engage it, engage it, engage it. That's Vietnamese.
Push team. Other one coming in.
Hello Warfighters, War is Hell. Welcome to a brand new episode of Arma 3 gameplay. This is going to be Arma 3 Milsim with the Milsim unit Task Force Odin. And we're continuing on with the story, which is trying to make sure that we secure Vietnamese sovereignty from Chinese aggression. They're utilizing gray zone tactics, arming guerrillas and stuff like that to try and destabilize this part of Vietnam. One of the things we did in the previous episode is we set up a checkpoint to try and see what these insurgents are bringing into the country, and just as we feared, there's weapons, explosives, things like that, and they are posing as civilians, which made it really difficult for us to determine who was an insurgent and who was, just a civilian passing through the area. There were a few vehicles that we intentionally let through the checkpoint with the hopes that other members of Task Force Odin would be able to follow them, track where they're going, and let us know where some of these campsites or other positions are where they are collecting these supplies and distributing them. Now, because we have a good idea of where those positions are for this mission, we're going to be moving in and trying to eliminate them. Two teams of Task Force Odin are on different parts of the map. We want to try to hit these positions simultaneously. As you can see, we're going to use the cover of night to give us an advantage. We want to be able to use our night vision goggles. We want to, be as quiet as possible just to see how far we can kind of move through all of this. So there is going to be a lot of action as we're about ready to make our approach on the first area. Now, I will tell you now, though, that one of the things I'm really excited for this particular mission, and I think one of the things that makes TFO stand out, is really just how much influence the players have on the overall story. Since very little of this is scripted and cause and effect matters, I'm going to make a recommendation later on in this episode that I'm grateful that I could play with a group that allows for these types of recommendations and have influence on the story. So make sure you guys hang on throughout the entire episode so you can see what happens and what the outcome of everything is, because I'm really, really excited to be able to show this to you guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave it right here. Like I said, we're moving up on the first position, so we'll probably come in contact with enemy here pretty soon if there are insurgent forces in this area. So enjoy. Of course, I'll cut back in a little bit to keep the story moving, but until then, guys, thank you for watching.
All right, up and up.
Hey, I got a vehicle at 170, range 141. Can't tell if it's a civilian or not.
I see it too.
Yeah, I see it. All right, up and up. Walking rise, walking rise. Form line, form line. Lasers on, lasers on. Two, 4, 6, 8. Hook far east, sweeping west. 3,
Roger.
5, 7. Hook west, sweep east. Move.
1, you want us to converge on the map marker?
Hey, firm.
8-6 clears the building.
All teams be advised, you guys have 2 potential X-rays on the road coming in from your east.
Affirm. ROE.
If they've got an AK, drop them.
Cool.
Shut. Raise down. Where's the contact? In this building. One enemy down. I'm hurt.
I got 3 X-rays down.
4, I'll push back to the building.
All teams push east. Push east.
Is anyone down? Ray's unconscious. Working on it.
Three, 5, 7 on me.
5 is working on Ray.
Copy.
I'm on your right.
Push the structure with me. Push the structure with me. Two, 4, 6. If you guys can keep pushing up.
Roger. I'm bleeding right now. 6 is down.
I'm behind you.
Moving back to 4. 6 is doing self-aid.
Pushing in. Quiet.
All right, backing out.
Hey, Snack, I got another structure on the side of this fence here. Alright, you 3 with me.
Give me a status on 8. No more
that building,
bleeding.
take
Just
it,
cinch
take
him
it,
up.
take it.
He'll be waking up
I
in a
think there's
second.
somebody on the right side.
Roger.
Got it.
I'm gonna circle around.
6, how you doing? Still bleeding. Still doing self-aid. Roger.
Building's clear.
4, check in.
Alright. Take that structure there. Take that one there. Take that one there.
4. Hey, Ray is unresponsive. I'm doing CPR on him.
8, this is 1. Check in.
Ray is 8. He's unresponsive.
Copy. Where's 4?
If there's no response, he's probably dead. Someone find him.
1, building's clear.
James, what's your number?
4.
Yeah, make sure we call if you do. Make sure to pick up that radio.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Ah, dang it. This one's clear too.
Alright, start SSC. What's Ace location?
In the building that the even number's cleared.
One by the truck, right?
A-firm.
Copy. Just make sure I get a better description next time, because I'm literally wandering around trying to find out where you are.
It's 2, I'm collapsing back. My building's clear.
All in all, I feel like at this first objective, we did a pretty good job. When you consider how many enemy that we took out without them knowing that we were there or without them firing back at us, we did a good job. Yes, there were some shots that were fired by enemy forces. Yes, we did have some wounded, but it's something that we should be able to patch up pretty quickly and get on the move. In fact, actually right now, what you're seeing is we are at our second objective. We were able to go through some trees, through some rice paddies. We've got some good eyes inside of a town where we believe that some of the supplies were dropped off at. Now, one of the things as we're kind of sitting here and just taking a look as we're gathering information on what we might be up against just to decide how we want to approach this, are we going to be able to eliminate forces from a longer range? Or are we going to have to move in and try to engage them close up? But there is something that we spot here in this area that's really going to complicate what happens and how we're going to proceed with moving into town. I've got armed infantry at bearing 50, 300 meters from my position.
One, this is 2. I got a guy on a, looks like a PKP 058. He is about 200 meters in front of me.
Okay, quick fire coming in, guys. Everyone pull up your maps. 2, 4, 6, 8. You guys will start engaging targets on the north side of the road. 3, 5, 7. You guys will engage the buildings to the south of the road, understood? You guys will all push northeast, clearing out your designated zones.
Roger. Copy.
Okay. You guys will move on my go, okay?
Hey, firm, be advised, I've got a patrol at 058 moving behind the disco as well. Or PKP, my bad. Oh, be advised, these guys are Chinese troops bearing 058, moving left to right. So that would be north to south and circling around, headed back north.
So the problem that we have is there are properly uniformed Chinese soldiers inside of the town, and our ROE states that we cannot engage Chinese forces because there is a risk that things will escalate into a full-blown conflict, either between NATO and China, which is now CSAT, or there could be retaliation by China on Vietnam itself. So we're going to have to proceed very carefully. Now, since we have to figure out what it is we're going to do, Wolf, the CO of the unit, is going to ask for our opinion on how to proceed. I remembered that in the first part of this mission, we were able to go through, get some information and radios off of the insurgents that we found. We know, obviously, that those insurgents are working with the Chinese. So I come up with an idea, and we're going to see if it pans out.
Looks like the Chinese, maybe special forces. I think I saw night vision on one of them.
Alright guys, listen up. Havoc wants us to proceed with mission, which means we're going into a town with Chinese special forces on site. I'm not going to give you guys that order, but I want you guys to weigh in here. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we got to take the town. Let's do it.
Attacking the Chinese could provoke a war.
Havoc is saying to continue on mission to attack the town, even though we know there are Chinese special forces there. So, you guys got to decide as a team how you guys want to proceed. I'm not making this call for you.
2's for proceed with mission. PID as necessary.
If we could get a long gun posted on the hill to the north, it doesn't look like there's a lot of tree cover into the town. It'd be a good sniping point.
Three, 4, 5. What are your opinions on this?
Might as well just continue
Charlie
on.
Mike.
One, we've got radios. Is there any way that we could use that to maybe send something that could draw Chinese forces out?
Three, I like that idea.
Let's try that.
So here's what ends up happening. Zeus and I, we are talking on the side here a little bit, just working with command basically is how we're saying this in game about how this is all going to go. I decided that the message that needs to be sent is going to be on the radio frequency that we have it on right now, since we know that insurgents are using that. We're hoping that the insurgents will hear it and tell the Chinese forces what we have to say, which is that Vietnamese forces are moving into the town. We're hoping that Chinese forces are just as resistant in getting into a firefight with Vietnamese forces and NATO forces as we are with them, and so they'll have to end up leaving. While we know that Chinese forces are operating in this area, it's not necessarily public knowledge yet, so they want to try and conceal that. Now, as we're going through and crafting that message, we get it sent through a translator, and what we end up hearing back is that the guerrillas are a little confused because the dialect that's being used by our translator is different from what they were expecting to hear. So the question is whether or not this message worked. We try and stay there for a while to see what kind of signs we could come across that would let us know whether the Chinese forces have left or they're still there, but we don't come across anything. There are no vehicles that we spot leaving. We don't see the Chinese on patrol. So we make the decision, because time is of the essence, that we're going to move in, and we're going to have to just be very, very careful about who we engage. PIDing our targets is going to be very, very critical in case the Chinese forces have not left. But you'll see what happens in this next part, whether or not we engage Chinese forces or not, whether we are able to take out the insurgents or not. There's a lot that's riding on this next part, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right. Teams, move to your positions, move to your positions.
4, 6, 8. Keep moving up this fence line.
I'm following.
Okay,
the
you
light
guys,
on the map.
you guys are free to engage targets.
I forgot to bring one.
Bring what?
The mag light for the map.
Oh,
Just
gotcha.
down, keep moving.
Affirm.
There's 8 stopping at the tree.
This building looks clear.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be rough.
Yeah.
Let's stick this way. I don't want to be going into an open rice field with all of that.
Yeah. Really wish I could see my map.
Do you have a GPS?
I don't know if I have a GPS for that. What is it called?
The rugged tablet?
Yeah, I got it up.
Press right bracket.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that.
2, there's a truck direct east.
Affirm. Let's keep pushing.
All right. Gonna check this building right here.
Range is 210.
This building's clear.
Affirm. 1, this is 2. We're moving into the north part of the village now.
Alright, this is clear too.
Copy.
We are at the water tower behind the fence.
We should probably go check out the church here. This is the largest building, so I can imagine we'd find something here.
Lasers on. Lasers on.
I don't see anything in the next room.
Hold.
Want me to get a flashbang in there?
Negative, we got air defense right here.
I'm seeing if you
Church
guys
rooms are
now bearing 30 from my position, range 133.
2 down.
Wolf, I've got my laser right on them. They're directly in front of you.
Four, 6, 8, clear the building. I got outside.
Three, 5, 7. Keep pushing through.
Got another guy on my laser.
Room's clear.
Roger. Checking the guy into air defense.
You see him?
Three, 5, 7. Push now. Push now. Push now.
Where's the entrance to this place?
I think you have to go around on the right,
Okay.
hopefully.
Yep, we got an entrance here.
Pleasure.
We've got 2 guys up ahead. Or 1 for sure.
Radio, dog tag, and map secure of guy inside building.
You guys okay?
Yeah, he like threw a grenade at us.
Cast rep. Cast rep. Cast rep.
7 good? Pitts, you good?
Okay.
Numbers sound off. Sound off.
2's good.
3's good.
4's good.
5 green.
6 good.
7 green.
8 green.
Alright, boys.
All right,
Make some noise. Start knocking down doors.
Let's do this shit. Moving through here.
Yeah.
I think somebody threw a grenade at us, Wolf. So that
Push it.
doesn't work. Oh.
IED in the building. That's what it felt like.
Raj.
Is anyone down?
Two, 4, 6, 8. You guys good?
Wait 1.
4 green.
2's good.
8's green.
8's green.
Roger.
Eight, who's down?
1 moment self healing.
Who else went in?
4. I'm good.
2 contacts, KIA.
Stay Splitting the neighborhood right now, boys.
I currently have an injury in my chest, one in each of my legs.
Can you move?
Yeah, I can move. It wasn't serious.
What's your location?
When the
Eastern
fight
side,
before treatment.
northeastern side by the road.
I'm behind you, man.
Okay. Rest of my team. Everybody but 8 move. 8, catch up as you can.
Copy, holding by the wall.
Nothing?
Hey, Snack.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I don't have a laser.
Oh, that's okay, man.
Letting you know.
All right. I'll stick with you then, for sure.
I put tourniquets on, just have to keep bandaging my chest every now and then.
Hold. Toss it front. Frag out.
I'll take down.
Two's green.
Come with me over here on the left.
Ish.
Where
6
do you want to go
green.
now?
8's green, I didn't get hit. You guys okay?
Check that warehouse.
Yeah, I've been
Far
worried
right.
about that too.
2's bleeding, chest and head, but I'm okay.
Medic will get to you guys once we're done clearing all this out.
Copy.
Hey, from we're self-aid.
Heads up, we're getting really close to the border over here on the eastern side. Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna check the office. Oh, you got it.
Hey, I just dropped one in that field.
Hey, firm.
Vehicle?
Nothing?
What type of vehicle?
I just hear it.
Alright, low profile, lasers off, lasers off.
Is that coming from the
Heavy
north?
truck.
Reinforcements coming in. I can't tell if that's fucking Chinese or not.
I'm on it.
357, push to the left. 246, 8, push right.
Left compared to what?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Well, I'm gonna go this way.
One, this is 2. We got dismounts on that vehicle that just rolled into town. No eyes.
You got a PID?
Unsure identity.
Alright, so we got eyes on.
Driver looks like they are not Chinese.
Engage it, engage it, engage it. That's Vietnamese.
Push team. Other one coming in.
Chinese Special Forces, bug out, bug out, bug out. Pull back what? Pull back south. Pull back south.
Affirm. Going back south.
Be aware of the border if we move south.
All numbers sound off. All numbers sound off.
1, this is 2. I'm being toted by 6.
All numbers sound off. All numbers sound off.
3's falling back.
5's green.
4's green, covering 2 and 6.
7's green.
6 green.
Who's got eyes on 8?
I'm green.
Alright, everyone pull back to RP Alpha. Pull back to RP Alpha.
So the message ended up working. There weren't any Chinese forces inside of the town, but once they started getting wind of what was going on, they started coming back into the town, and that's why we had to bolt as quickly as we did. Now, because consequences matter, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull something like that again. We're going to have to wait and see if an option like this comes up again during this deployment. Now, once we get back to the rendezvous point, one of the things that we hear over the radio is that the other team of Task Force Odin is pinned down and they are engaging a number of forces and they need some extra bodies to help them hold out. So we've gotten into a helicopter. We are transporting to their location. We're going to get dropped in an LZ near them and we're going to hunker down and help them hold out as waves of insurgents continue to come at them. The hope is that we can all extract together, so you'll see whether or not we're able to provide them assistance in this next part.
Roger, got you on our left rear. Go back to 110.
All right, boys, they're off of our 6 o'clock, 200 meters.
South side.
Go, 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 go. All dagger, lasers.
Two, we keeping suppressors on?
Yeah, just keep them on. We'll be fine.
I'm here. Here. Do they have their lasers on so I don't shoot the wrong people?
Affirm, their lasers are going outbound, ours are coming in. Dagger, post up on the road to our left.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Fuck me, dude. God damn it, why is... I went down twice. It's to my left.
There, you got 3.
Flared.
Oh, I did.
Hey, Snake, don't move up to this next tree, buddy. To your left flank.
What's that?
I see enemy muzzle flashes.
Okay.
Mostly east northeast.
Roger.
Yep.
Enemy muzzle flashes direct northeast behind a defilade.
Hey,
He's running.
pop him if you can.
He's down. Got him.
Check your ammo, check your ammo.
Still good on ammo. What the fuck is that?
That's an M2. Fuck yeah.
Finally.
This guy's down.
All of Dagger who don't know, watch for muzzle flashes. It's the easiest way to find them.
You still green, Redbeard?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Martin okay? He looks like he's down.
There, I think they're waiting for him to wake up. Where's Nomad?
To your right, you passed him. He's with the group that was working on him.
Oh shit, Martin, is he okay? Pretty sure he's alright.
Who's stitching?
Yeah, they're giving him an IV. He's good. Check his airway? He's good. Yeah, they're giving him an IV. Yeah, he's got an occlusion. I don't see that. How do you see that? Check airways. That's why he's not coming out.
When I checked him, he was clear.
I got you, Martin. Shit, I have no idea how to do that shit.
All good, just keep going up.
Helicopter. Oh, yeah.
If they're danger close, I'll prioritize. I'm down to my fucking secondary.
Not obstructed, not occluded.
Pit.
Yo.
If you get on my other body, you can grab my gun and some ammo.
I checked, your rifle was gone.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Don't know what to tell you there. Oh, no, it's right there. I see it, Pit. I'm looking at it.
Alright.
It's sitting on top of the actual trench.
Pids, I was gonna ask what rifle you were carrying. I could give you some ammo.
I'm using a 6.5.
Copy.
Look on top of the trench to my left, Pit.
Hey, on my
Got it.
lays, on my lays, where I'm pointing at. Those are dead bodies there. Hey, who's in that helicopter? Because they got man pads over on the left, eh?
That would be Dagger 1. I don't know who else.
Just watch by the,
Whoa.
Alright, load up, load up, load up.
I'll cover.
Me and Fox are last two. Everybody load up. Hey, we still got movement east. I'm putting rounds down. Don't cross in front of me.
Two, are we getting in the vehicle?
2, you up?
Yeah, I'm loading up a Nomad in truck.
Copy. 2, once he's loaded, let us know. Dagger, whenever he's loaded,
He's loaded.
everyone get
He's
in.
loaded. He's loaded.
Dagger in now.
I'll be last man for Dagger.
Alright, let me know once everybody else is in.
I'm gonna load up and watch that.
Yeah, Raider, get everybody else in. We'll talk to the last two.
Everyone load in. Load in.
Go.
All load in. All load in.
8's in.
Four's in.
Snack load in.
Black light going.
Get in the trucks, guys. Get in the trucks.
Go.
All in. Down.
3's in.
I'm in pits, come on. Oh, cancel that. There's not enough space.
Oh, who's down in here?
Alright, we'll come back for the rest. Hold on.
Be advised, Dagger
Yo,
2
who's
is still
unconscious?
here. Dagger 2 is still here, but keep moving. You're good. Hey, Dagger 2 is going to channel 120. Going to channel 120.
Nomad status.
Copy that, Dagger 2.
I'm pulling security.
Once again, my dream of being left behind, giving up my seat for somebody else, was thwarted right there. I really just want to be in a position where that happens naturally, and then I have to fight off enemy until people can come rescue me. That's just like my dream, and it has never happened. But anyway, whole other different thing right there. The important thing is we do get back to base. I end up volunteering to go back with the driver, and we are able to get everybody else. The helicopter that got shot down towards the end of that clip did get detonated, which means that there is no vital intelligence that the insurgents or Chinese forces got from that, so we're set there. All in all, the mission went pretty well. The other team from Task Force Odin also encountered Chinese forces, and they did a great job of making sure that it wasn't an issue. Because one of the things that we're really concerned with is if we do accidentally engage Chinese forces, the deployment will be over or things will escalate to where it is absolutely nuts for the rest of the deployment. Like it could be, you know, a Chinese victory with them moving into Vietnam. So it's pretty big that we don't do that. But yeah, no, a ton of fun on this one. I just really loved the fact that a player can make a recommendation and it completely alters the outcome of a mission. This is one of the things that I just love about what Task Force Odin does. I really hope you guys enjoyed this mission. Obviously, there's going to be more of this to come later on. Subscribe, all that. You saw the pop-up, so I don't need to go over that again. But I do want to give a special thank you to everybody at Patreon for letting me do this type of stuff and making this channel possible. Their names should be showing up on the screen. And if you want to support me in the same way, just take a look in the description below and you will find a link to Patreon there. But anyway, thanks again for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. War is hell. You don't have to worry because warfighters, I've got your six.